Alright, YouTube, so just got me my SKS chest rigs. I bought two, one for the wife and one for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it, and actually this is my first time ever making a video where I'm actually gonna unbox something. Okay? And that's my dog, Morgana, and I have another dog, Winnebeer. They're both labs. I know you guys probably don't care, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so where's me a knife? I don't need a knife. I'm a man. I'll just get me my teeth. Oh God! So I've been waiting quite a lot of time to actually get these. I bought them off of Major Surplus. I know. I bought them off Major Surplus. I'm a huge fan of Major Surplus. Forgive me. So, let's actually open them up and see what they look like. Alright, so. So, I got the paid invoice right here. I have another thing. Okay. Let me see. All right, so I have a I have a return form. All right. And here, let's see. Here they are. My two SKS chest rigs. All right. Yep. Here are my two SKS chest rigs. Okay. Like I said, nothing, they're pretty standard Chinese SKS chest rigs, I mean, but the good news is that I can use these for my mosin gun. I'm actually quite excited to actually get to use these. I've been in the market recently for quite a bit of time for some type of chest rig, and before anybody tries to guess my profession, I'm in the military. What branch? You'll have to guess. You could probably guess it, but you'll have to guess that. Well, like I said, I've been in the market for some type of chest rig for a while. I looked at a lot of chest rigs. A lot of them seemed that they were kind of pricey. I looked at Blackhawks, Voodoo. Hell, I even looked at some custom-made chest rigs just to kind of get my feet wet. Kind of say, okay, what do I want to get? Well, when I was finally able to actually get money to get these chest rigs, I looked on Major Surplus, just saying, hey, you know what? I'm gonna look at Military Surplus, and that's when I found these. I'm actually pretty stoked about these guys. I really am. I know. Sorry, I'm saying I'm a lot. It's my first video. Please forgive me. But like I was saying, I've been in the market for chest rigs for a long time. I mean, I'm not going to stop at these. These are going to be my basic chest rigs. Like, if something goes bump in the night, I'm going to grab my SKS, which I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. So if something goes bump in the night, I'm going to grab my SKS and be like, okay, let's go. I don't know how well that's going to work yet, but it will work. Anyways, while I'm actually at it, I'm actually going to show you guys my SKS. Before anybody makes a comment, or before anybody bitches about it, I bought it at a gun show for $200. I know it's expensive for an SKS, but I've been fiending after one for probably the last, I don't know, 2 years. Probably the last 2 years, I've been fiending after an SKS. Not a mosin. I have an SKS too. I'll show that one later. But I've been fiending after an SKS and a mosin so long that when I finally saw this mosin that was affordable, I pretty much was like, it's mine. So before further ado, I'm actually going to show it to you. Alright, this right here is my M44 mosin. Okay, no, before anybody asks, it does not have matching parts. I know, it's a shame. However, what can you expect? The odds of you getting a matching mosin, from what I've seen up here in Alaska, are very few and far between. And I'm not sure if anybody else lives up here in Alaska. I'm not sure if anybody else lives up here in Alaska. I'm not sure if you guys. I'm not sure where you guys live, but up here in Alaska, it's kind of expensive. It is. It's kind of expensive to get anything up here, whether that's a computer, a TV, chest rigs. It's kind of expensive. So this is going to be a dual review, okay, or a dual video. So now let's move on to my mosin. All right. Yes, I have shot it. I went to the range last weekend. Shot like a beauty. I loved shooting this gun. Other people have told me that people have told me that M44s, they have a huge flash radius or flash up front because of the barrel length. I don't quite understand why it does it. I didn't see it, but then again, I shot during the day. So that might be actually why you couldn't actually. That might actually be why that I actually couldn't see a flash. The kickback wasn't that bad. If it's rather accurate. I mean, for it only being iron sights, and for this gun, let's see when it was made. Sorry, I should have prepared this video more, but I was excited. It was made in 1946. So do the math. For it being made in 1946, and for it still being as accurate as it is, I'm pretty fucking ecstatic. Okay? So, as far as I can tell, this is not re-arsenaled. Because I believe Iraqi veteran was telling me if you put a 7.62 round in here and it doesn't take the whole bullet, it's not refashioned. I believe that's what he said. Don't quote me. I might be wrong. But it does have cartouches on the stock. I'll show you. Pardon me moving the camera. I'm using my cell phone. See? It has a couple cartouches there. It has one right there. It has a couple right there. So it does have cartouches or some type of markings on the stock. I'm not going to tell you what because I'm not an expert. Oh yeah, and I probably should have said that before, but I'm not an expert. Anyways, so what can I say about this? Well, the reason I bought it was because, like I said, I've been feeding after a mosin for several years now. No, I don't have a sling for it. I wish I do. I wish I would. That's going to be my next thing I order. However, it shoots fantastically. I can't complain. And I actually bought it because I'm up here in Alaska, and I plan to go big game hunting. I know, before people start criticizing me, I know this probably isn't the best rifle for it, but I know I know this rifle can take down anything in North America, at least. Everything from bear to moose to elk to caribou to black bear, brown bear, grizzly bear. I'm not too terrified of it. And this won't be the only gun I go with. This is actually going to be one of my starter. This video right here is actually going to be probably one of the few videos that I actually put up, and I hope nobody criticizes me for it. I'm sorry if you do. Anyways, there's not a whole lot I can say about this rifle other than the fact that I love this action. I love this action. It's not too difficult to actually rack the bolt. It's actually rather smooth from what I've seen as far as mosins are concerned. A lot of mosins that I've seen, they tend to be really hard. Either you're like or they're really easy, but there's a lot of slop. Either the bolt moves up and down or side to side. I mean, this bolt moves, but some mosins I've seen, the bolt really jiggles up and down, and I was kind of terrified to buy a couple of those mosins that I saw. Anyways, this is not going to be my first mosin. I'm planning on buying a regular 9130 sometime in the next, I'm going to say, couple months. That's it, guys. I mean, the sight radius, it goes up to 1,000 meters. I'm pretty sure somebody out there already knows that. The markings, like I said, there's an arrow in a triangle. The arrow points towards the front sight, so maybe somebody out there can tell me what it is. Other than that, I would be very much. It would be very helpful to actually see what you guys say. Where do you want my channel to go? I'm starting out. I know I have a couple other videos on there. Ignore those. They were back from when I was in high school. So it would be very helpful if somebody out there, was like, hey, you know what, you should do a video of this, or you should do a video of that, and I will try my best to actually like do that. However, remember, I also work. I also work probably 50 to 60 hours a work week at the very least. So like I was saying, this is Military Brat, or Killer J for life. Signing off. I will make another video probably here in the next couple days. No guarantees about that. Like I said, my schedule's kind of solid right now. Have a good one, guys.